Hey guys, Dan here. Hope everybody's doing well as always. Now, I just wanted to jump in and make this quick video today. And essentially what this video is about is passive versus non-passive income when it comes to publishing, right? And the reason why the public domain method or the public domain business model is far superior to any other business model when it comes to publishing books into Kindle Direct Publishing or publishing wide, any other platform out there where you can publish your titles into. Now, why passive versus non-passive, right? A lot of people think that if you publish books and you create a digital asset and you publish it into Kindle Direct Publishing, for example, then you're going to consistently make sales on this thing, and this digital asset is going to pay you royalties over an extended period of time. Now, this is true, but only in some instances, okay? So, why is the public domain method far more passive than any other method of publishing? Well, here's why, guys. Popularity, right? Popularity is the key word here. Now, if you're bringing a brand new book into the market, say, for example, you're having it ghostwritten or you've written a book yourself, it doesn't matter how you're bringing this brand new book to market. The fact is you're bringing a brand new book to the market that has zero popularity. Nobody knows about it. It's obscure. You need to drum up popularity. You need to express to your market how good this product is, how good this book is, who you are as the author, right? Nobody knows these things. So therefore, no matter what, this book is never going to be a passive income source, right? It could, if you somehow, which is extremely rare, become a very, very, very well-known writer, right? If you become a very well-known writer, then what you bring into the market could obviously take on a life of its own and bring you in organic sales and things like that. But guys, this is not impossible, of course, but this is one of those things that very few people ever experience, right? So here's the thing. If you're going to do this, if you're going to bring a brand new book into the market, whether you're publishing it on Kindle Direct Publishing, publishing it wide, creating an ebook, an audiobook, a paperback, a hardcover, it doesn't matter. These books require traditional marketing, right? And if you have to traditionally market this book and consistently market this book to create sales, well, then this is not a passive income, right? So some of the things that you may require when you bring a brand new book into the market is building an audience. So you might do this through building an email list, offering specific things to an audience to sign up to your email list. And you might need to drive traffic to this email list through Facebook ads or YouTube ads or Pinterest ads or whatever, right? So there's a consistent cost to this as well. And then you might also have traffic through the form of a free Facebook group, right? But this requires time cost. So if you're building a Facebook group of specific people who are interested in your genre that you write in or have written for you, you need to then really focus. And if anyone's ever done organic and tried to build a Facebook group, you would know this takes years, right? If not like many, many months, okay, to build a substantial Facebook group with people who are targeted, who are interested in what you have to offer. And then you consistently need to nurture that group. So you can't just write a book, every 2 months, publish it into the market and only post in that group then. No, you've got to be in there every day, every second day at the least, expending your time assets into this Facebook group to ensure that your audience stays engaged with your brand, right? So there's another one. You need to brand, and branding costs a hell of a lot of money. It's extremely difficult, and very few people actually ever really achieve like a household name brand, right? So these things are all required to form attraction to your product and gain popularity when you're publishing a brand new book into an existing market. Now, public domain is totally different, right? Because public domain already has popularity. Public domain already has attraction. These authors are well known. These authors and these titles that we publish have that sort of, they're immortal, right? They've been immortalized through history. And still to this day and into the future, these books are talked about. These authors are taught in school, right? So people know about these books. Their popularity already exists. So therefore, there's no need to drum up this social support for your books, because if you publish these books into an existing market that already is interested in these products, that already know about these products, then there's no need to nurture audiences in Facebook groups. There's no need to build email lists. There's no need to brand your products. There's no need for any of this stuff. You simply publish them into the market. Ensure that the eyes of your buyers, of your potential buyers, fall upon your titles, right? And this can all be done extremely easily with Amazon SEO and a few other little strategies out there. Like, you can post into social media places and only do it once, only one time, and not have to nurture anybody, with your covers and different images and things that you're already creating anyway as you do the public domain books. And this will draw attention to your product. And as long as your product is built with quality and care, this is the number one thing, guys. You need to ensure that your product, your already existing popular product, is built, when you build it, with care. Because if it's not, well, then your competition is going to blow you out of the water, right? So all you need to do with public domain books is ensure that these books fall on eager buying eyes. That's it. That's it. So that's why, guys, these books will consistently sell throughout your entire life, right? Consistently sell throughout your entire life if you have a strong SEO strategy that you've been able to publish these books along with as your overall strategy, right? Or your overall business model, right? I always keep saying strategy, but I don't like strategy, because a business model, as I've mentioned many times, is a whole bunch of different strategies rolled into one big business model that in turn, if executed upon correctly, will render success inside of your life and success inside of your family's life, guys. Because at the end of the day, this is why we do this, right? We do this for ourselves because we only live one time, and we all deserve to really get a taste of life, of real life, not just existing to pay bills in a system that was put together 100 years ago to ensure that everybody pays their taxes and society can keep rolling along. We still pay taxes as entrepreneurs, but we also seek that freedom. We want to see the color in the sky, right? That's what we want at the end of the day. And that's a beautiful thing about working with public domain books as well. They're so colorful. Like these old stories, these classics, they're unlike anything you're going to see in the modern age. So many people are just throwing together storylines and giving it to a ghostwriter today and saying, go for it, write it. And if I enjoy it, I'm going to publish it into the market. And there's really just no real substance compared to the old-fashioned titles that we work with. So not only do they already have popularity, they already have attraction, they already have a market waiting and eager to buy. So you don't need to build up, this popularity and attraction with public domain books. They're also very fulfilling to work with. Like, they're just, man, I don't even really have words to explain what these books are like, because they're just so different to anything you'll see in the modern age. And this, guys, is why they will stay immortal. This is why our books will always have popularity. And guys, if you're worried about, like, will you ever run out of public domain books? Never, because there's literally millions of them, right? Literally millions of public domain books, and they're always new ones being released into the public domain worldwide, in the US mainly, but also worldwide. So we're always going to have product to work with, classic, beautiful product that we're going to put together, put in front of eager buying eyes, and make a consistent passive income that is generational and will outlast you on this earth, without having to do all these stupid mundane tasks every single day of nurturing audiences, building email lists, running ads, working with, this is one, right? Working with Instagram influencers and social media influencers to be able to get sales. And look, guys, this is not this is not a way to make a long-term income, because if you work with an influencer, sure, an influencer could, you know, mention your book here and there, and you're going to get a big influx of sales, and you might need to share these sales or your royalties with this influencer, or whatever deal you have with this influencer. But in all honesty, do you think that this influencer that brought you that influx of sales is going to consistently talk about your book for the rest of their life, so your sales consistently come in? And even if they did, do you think their audience is going to want to hear it? These strategies are not sustainable. But the public domain strategy is, guys, and that's why it is passive versus the non-passive strategies of ghostwriting and, you know, writing your own books and other things like that. They're just not as passive as public domain, because as I've said, public domain already has that occult following. All we need to do is tap into it. All right, guys, I just wanted to drop that video and just, like, I guess, break some of the old wise tales around public domain, because public domain books are literally the thing that will set you free, right? If you stop listening to all the naysayers and actually just take the plunge and get involved in this thing, you're going to see just how valuable it is, especially the way I teach it, guys. After 9 years of doing this, I would say I'm pretty good at doing it, right? So guys, if you want to jump in, just reach out to me, PM me, and we can just have a chat anytime you like. I'm always open to chat and meet new people. Even if you do not come into my program, I just love meeting new people and listening to their journey and seeing if I can actually help you, because that's what this is all about. I'm not just trying to sell you into my program. I want to help you. I want you to be able to see that color in the sky like I do every morning, to taste what life is really about like I do every single day. All right, guys, I'll talk to you all soon. If you have any questions, dump them in the comments, and I'll talk to you all soon. Have a good day.